Hi! It is Monday. Okay, that was more appropriate than lately. Hope y'all have had a fantastic weekend and had a fantastic rest of the week. I didn't post Thursday or Friday because I was tired Thursday. Couldn't sleep. And then it was Calf's birthday. And we went out. And I was up way too late. So Friday. And it was the weekend, which is my normal. That's my time, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, of course, we had fun for Calf's birthday, and then, Rover's been here a lot more now, which I like a lot. I like having my puppy here. And then Saturday was, then Rover went out Friday night. I was so exhausted Friday, and ended up there was some kink ball going on at Tracks, and he got invited out, so I'm like, yeah, I'll take you down quick. Came back, and then Calf and I kind of just spent the evening here by ourselves, and then Saturday I made biscuits and gravy, and it was like, we should go to the mountains, because Rover hadn't been up. He's been here a year, and he hasn't been exploring at all. He's been downtown at the bars and home, and that's not Rover. Like, he likes to go out, but he's more like, I went out last night. Y'all leave me the fuck alone, right? So I was like, let's go to the mountains. Let's just take a little fun drive, and he was so excited. To see him so happy and genuinely happy to just be up there, and I enjoyed it. And then Calf was like, I've seen everything. Well, there's a church up there. Now, I am obviously an atheist. I have religion can eat my ass, right? I just fuck religion. But there's this really cool Catholic church built, I think, in the late 1800s. And it's small. It's next to a nun thing. I can't think of the name of it right now. And it's just it's really cool. And it's basically got a view of Long's Peak. It's pretty. Cap had never seen it. Like, and I looked down and I said, I thought you said you'd seen everything. He goes, well, I haven't seen this. I'm like, see? Then we wandered around Estes Park for a minute, and then we came back home. And Rover was just so excited. It was great. He had such a fun time. I'm gonna do something similar. We're gonna go to the mountains. We're gonna go up towards Fort Collins this next time, and then cut around to Wyoming and come back. I think it's gonna get him out, and we're gonna start doing some other stuff besides just driving around. We're gonna start getting some other stuff that, there's go-karts, there's museums, there's zoos. Just do fun stuff with him, because it's stuff he likes to do. He's definitely a more low-key puppy, even though he is 21. I'm gonna get him out and get him do some fun stuff. And it gets me and Calf out doing some stuff that we normally wouldn't do, because usually it's like, hey, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna fuck that, we're done. This way we're getting out too, so it's gonna be nice. And it's summer, so it's like, definitely want to do some fun shit. But the only other thing I had was my video from Wednesday apparently got attention. Not sure how. And it's funny because, one, you could tell was some religious nut. Wants to save me from my stinky, hellish cage. I watch this pretty regularly, so I'm not sure I'm not sure what he's getting out there. And I asked him, save me from what exactly? Never answered. And then I got told, of course, the typical get help, get whatever. It's like, and I'm like, that's a pot in the kettle situation here, sweetheart, because if you're going to take time on something that I am generally more positive, upbeat, or talking about politics, taking the time to comment on a video because I'm wearing this says more about you than me, sweetheart. It really does. And then getting trolled and saying, hey, you know, you're an insecure person because you can't handle a queer person, queer puppy, posting their opinions and thoughts to the internet. That says you're pretty damn insecure in who you are and what you are because you can't handle this. And he goes, well, I'm insecure. You're wearing a hood. I'm, anonymous. You're wearing this dog mask. Sweetheart, I'm doing this. I'm making a video. I am talking. I am here, right? You don't even have a profile picture. Also had one, and I think it was on the same video, I don't remember, who was trying to dox me. He said he will pay anybody to find out who I am. Sweetheart, what are you going to do? My employer knows I am a queer puppy. There are pictures of me and my boyfriend and my friends in our hoods on the wall behind my monitor, or actually behind and next to my monitor. There's a picture of me and my boyfriend in our hoods as the wallpaper on my computer. They know I'm a queer puppy, so you're not going to get me there. My entire family knows I'm a queer puppy because what once was my human socials just became my puppy ones. So again, what are you going to do exactly? Because you're not going to change anything. And my employer is also very inclusive. So they really don't care as long as I don't disparage my company. And I'm not going to because I'm very happy with where I work and I think it's a very good company to work for. So that part I find hilarious because, like, I'm not fucking bitch. Everybody knows I'm a queer puppy. Like, there's no hiding it. I don't hide it. I spent, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I spent too long in the closet as a queer person. I sure as fucking gonna hide anything from here on out. And it's too much work. Like, I don't see anything embarrassing or sad or anything else about this. This has been a source of happiness and has brought me oodles of joy. There's been bad moments, but overall, I have an amazing boyfriend. I have great friends. And I'm happy. Why would I be embarrassed by this? Because I don't think there's anything wrong with it. We all have our things, and this is mine. I just found it fascinating. It's like, why... And this is something I've never understood, is why you would take the time to try and make somebody else feel bad about something they enjoy. Like, seriously, what the fuck? Are you that sad, that small, and that miserable? Do you have to go comment on somebody's video? The other thing I thought was also cute is one person who's roughly the same age as I am, who said that I should dress like a grown man. My response was, well, I'm grown. I'm a grown man, and I'm dressed, so I think I'm dressed like a grown man. He didn't like that comment. But then he also had to try to tear down, the fact that I'm liberal. And he asked why, why we want to vote for a globalist or whatever. And I'm like, because, well, one, the left at least doesn't want me dead or to not exist, which is exactly what the right wants. They don't want queer people to exist at all because it's a choice. No, it's not. One thing I chose was not being myself for a very long time, and I'm not doing that anymore. I love who I am. I love my life, and if y'all mad about that, then you need to get help. Of course, I'm also an advocate for therapy because everybody should get therapy. Everybody, whether or not you're stable or not, Therapy helps. So that also I don't see as a bad thing. And that's also what all these people's comments were you should get therapy. You should get help. Like it's a bad thing. It's not. Everybody should have somebody to talk to professionally. They'll be, because sometimes, man, certain things out in your head always helps and it makes you feel more happy. I just want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to smile. Enjoy their lives. And to all of you people who are going to feel the need to possibly comment on this, go ahead. Because I don't care. I'm happy with who I am. If you can't be happy with who you are, or you can't be happy enough with who you are to look at somebody who's clearly, like me, feeling good about themselves and find joy in that, then it says more about you. And that's, I'm sorry you have to feel that way. That you have to drag other people down to your level. I'll never understand that idea. And I never will. So, but it's time to do the work things. Fucking Mondays. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and even to the haters, have a fantastic week.